I'm so tired. Hey guys, and welcome back to Irony Completed. Today's video is going to be in my January favourites video because it's literally the 31st of January. I should probably get this filmed for the fuck of it. I would say, oh, I looked cuter before I went out in the rain, but that would be a complete and utter lie. I looked like complete and utter poop before I went out into the rain too. It just enhanced the poop look. I had to walk to the post office. It was not fun. It was really, really not fun. I'm also wearing like the most minimal of minimal makeup, and I really don't like the mascara that I'm wearing. So let's get into some of the products that I loved in January. A couple of the products are from Tarte, and I actually have a video coming out of like a first impressions that I did on a bunch of Tarte cosmetic stuff. So that video should be coming out like probably sometime next week or at the weekend, hopefully. So some of the products that I really enjoyed, so this is kind of a spoiler alert for that, I guess. I should probably post that video first. Nah, this video needs to come out. So one of the products that I really loved was the Untamed palette. The packaging is really cute. It's got like a purple and gold leopard print going on, really, really sweet. And the reason that I love this product so much is that the quality is absolutely amazing, but the way the palette is put together is insanely good. Like, so many times you get a palette that's really amazing, but then there are like one or two shades that you would need to reach for other things from other palettes to do a full look. Or there are lots of palettes where you can't do a full look with it at all. For instance, this is just a random example and I do still enjoy this palette, but the Illamasqua Fatale palette is absolutely beautiful. These colours are gorgeous, but you can't do a full eye look. You can't use all of these colours in one eye look, if you know what I mean. So this is the palette that I reach for to do like just a, like I want that gold or I want that pink or, you know, whatever. I can't pull together a full face with this. This palette is so thoughtfully put together, it's insane. Not only do you have a blush, which is always handy, but you have like a really, really nice matte brow bone shade if you're pale like me. You also have a really good kind of mid-toned warm brown for the crease. You have two more matte shades as well, and I think that a lot of the times the problem with palettes is they don't have enough matte shades. This one, 4 out of the 6 are matte, so like I said, you've got the brown, then you've got this purpley kind of dark shade, and then a burgundy, and then you have two options for lid colours, like a warm gold or a icy kind of like pink colour. So the way this palette is put together is just brilliant. It is one of those palettes where you can do a look and use every single shade from it, and actually I used every single shade from this palette when I did my first impressions on the Tarte makeup. So keep an eye out for that video to hear more of my thoughts on this specifically, but it's amazing. I just really, really liked this. I got this in a kit from QVC, so I'm not sure if you can buy it individually, but if you can, I would definitely recommend it. Two other products from Tarte that I really, really enjoyed. One of them, I like part of it, but I don't like other parts of it, if that makes sense. And that's the Tarte Brow Architect Pencil. Brow Shaper, Liner and Definer in Fair Light. I'm wearing this in my eyebrows today. I think my eyebrows look pretty damn good. It's a angle-tipped brow pencil, and it kind of has the same shape as like the Anastasia brow definer or the Benefit Goof Proof brow pencil, if you know those ones. And I really, really like the pencil side. It's so quick and easy to fill your eyebrows in with this. It takes like no time at all. I really love the formula. It's the right amount of creamy and waxy combined so that it's not too creamy where it slips in sides, but it's also not really, really dry like some eyebrow pencils can be. It's also got a spoolie on the other side. That's amazing. The bit of this product that I'm kind of a bit miffed about is that it has this like definer to put a eyebrow highlight or whatever, brow bone highlight. And number one, I don't think that this shade would work for all skin tones. It's not very universal because it's extremely light and extremely frosty. The fact that it's frosty is actually my other problem with this product, because I don't really like a frosty eyebrow highlight, if you know what I mean. I prefer a satin or a matte kind of brow bone highlight. It's on the side of the pencil where the actual eyebrow pencil is, right? So because of that, you only get this much product. That's ridiculous. And Tarte's expensive, so you're paying to get like a tiny, tiny amount of product, really. They could have put the definer side on this side instead and given you more product. So that's the only thing I don't like about this product. If Tarte had an eyebrow pencil with this shape and this formula without the highlight, then I'd be interested to know, because I really, really like it, and it's something that I've been using pretty much every single day for the past few weeks. So yeah, I don't know, mixed feelings, but definitely the pencil is one of my faves. And lastly from Tarte is the lipstick from the set, and this is the coconut oil lipstick in a Rosy Nude. It comes in this absolutely beautiful gold bullet, and then the shade is this kind of really rosy brick toned colour. On my skin tone it's not a nude at all, but it is absolutely beautiful. Kind of similar to what I've got on, but a little bit darker and more red toned. It's the creamiest lipstick I've ever felt in my life, and obviously because it has coconut oil in it, it's extremely nourishing to the lips, which I really like as well. It also smells really good. It kind of smells vanilla-y, but not in the same way as MAC. It smells like a different kind of vanilla to MAC, like a more vanilla bean scent instead of like a vanilla scent, if that makes any sense to anyone other than myself. But I really like this colour. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and it gives you that kind of 90s deep nude kind of colour that I really like. Similar to the look of things like Ciate Praline or MAC Velvet Teddy or MAC Twig, but this is a really nourishing formula, and it's cruelty free, which is also a bonus. And yeah, I really like this. Would recommend checking out the line of coconut lipsticks because they're really pretty and the formula is great. And the last makeup product that I have to talk to you guys about is actually an extremely affordable product compared to the last few that I was talking about. I was running out of one of my mascaras, so I picked up the Essence I Heart Extreme Crazy Volume Mascara, and I have another one in the I Heart Extreme line, but it's like a slightly different packaging and a slightly different name, and the wand is different, and I picked this one because it has the kind of wand that I really enjoy, which is this kind of plastic bristled spiky wand that looks a little bit like the Benefit their real mascara, which I don't buy anymore because I'm cruelty free. Also reminds me quite a lot of the Tarte mascara, which I really like at the moment, and a few other mascara ones I really like. I picked this up because it was only like £2.50 or something, which is insanely cheap when you think about it. It's just one of those mascaras that gives you insane length and volume. It's super black. I think I like the formula slightly less than the Tarte because the Tarte is slightly drier and this is more of a creamy wet formula, so I think I'm gonna like it even more when it starts to dry out because I tend to prefer a slightly drier mascara. So yeah, I think that if you're looking for a really volumizing mascara to try out that's super affordable, then this is definitely one that you should consider. And if you don't like this kind of wand or this kind of formula, then Essence also have like a million other mascaras in their range, so there's going to be something for everyone pretty much. And this has definitely made me want to check out more Essence products, especially because they're so affordable. So if you'd like me to do a like first impressions on Essence makeup, or if you have any recommendations of other Essence things that I should try out, then please let me know down in the comments because I'm definitely interested in experimenting with this brand a little bit more. Moving on to like skincare and body products, I have 3 things from Soap & Glory, and 2 of them are from the Sugar Crush range. I talked about the Sugar Crush hand lotion in my last favourites, and then I went on this like training day for Soap & Glory and I got gifted this full size of the Sugar Crush body wash. I have the small size that I got for Christmas in my shower right now, and I also got gifted a full size of the body lotion, but I haven't opened it yet because I've got the mini one right now from the Simply the Zest kit. This is my favourite ever scent that Soap & Glory do. It's like lime, but it's also got this underlying creaminess to it, so it's extremely sweet, but it has like a vanilla base or something, so that it's not so sweet that it's sickly. And I love this. I already like the formula of Soap & Glory's like body lotions because I have been an avid fan of the Righteous Butter by them for a really long time in the original pink scent. Nice to get a body butter in a slightly like sweeter scent. This is very like springtime appropriate. What does it have in it? It says it has shea and cocoa nut balm, lime and almond oils, and kiwi water juice. I don't know what kiwi water juice is, but it's got a trademark next to it, so it's one of these Soap & Glory magic secret ingredients that they put in their products. And I just love the formula of this. It absorbs into the skin really nicely. I think it has a very similar texture to the Righteous Butter, which is why I like it. And yeah, it absorbs in really lovely. I love taking a shower with the Sugar Crush body wash and then putting this all over my body and making myself smell like a lime scented dream. And I'm nearly out of the small size of the body wash now, so I'll be popping this in the shower as soon as that's empty because this is my new favourite shower gel, especially as we are moving into more of the springtime, so it's a little bit more appropriate than the other scents that I was wearing. The shower gels from Soap and Glory. I also find that this formula of shower gel, body wash, whatever from Soap and Glory is really, really moisturising and hydrating and leaves your skin feeling really nice and soft, especially if you use it on a loofah, so you're kind of exfoliating at the same time. Really, really good. I love Soap and Glory products. They are amazing, and I'm not just saying that because I'm working with them. This video isn't a Soap and Glory video, by the way. I just really like them as, I just genuinely really like them as a brand. And the last product was also kindly gifted to me by Soap and Glory, and that is the Mist You Madly body spray. And this is a weird one. They sent me a pack of their fragrances with 3 of them, the Original Pink, this one, and Fruitigo. And this has been my favourite one. I love Original Pink. Who doesn't love Original Pink? It's a classic scent from Soap and Glory. But when I first sprayed this, I was like, oh, I really, really, really don't like this. This is disgusting. And I was disappointed because I thought that I remembered liking the Mist You Madly scent when my grandma used to have it. I used to steal these from my grandma when I was like 12 or 13. So I decided to like wear it a couple of times just to see if I did actually hate it or if I was just imagining things. And then out of nowhere, I just started loving the smell of this. It smells so, so good. I'm wearing it right now. It's kind of coconutty, but kind of not at the same time. I can't describe it. I wonder if it has the notes. Kind of citrusy. I think that's why I like it. I'm really into citrus scents at the moment. Yeah, it doesn't say what the notes are on the bottle, but I'll leave them down in the description if anyone's actually interested. But I really like these, and they're so handy because they come in a plastic spray bottle instead of like a glass perfume bottle, so you can just like throw these in your bag. They're really handy for traveling, and they last really, really long on the skin, because I find that a lot of body sprays don't last as long as perfumes do, but these ones really do last, so it's a really nice, really nice product. Ugh, can't talk today. Speaking of scents, really, really quickly I want to talk about this Tisserand Aromatherapy Sweet Dreams Aromatherapy Rollerball. And my mum bought a set of these. She bought like some for Christmas presents and then some for us to keep. And it came with a bunch of different scents for like different occasions, like an energy boosting one, a bedtime one, a like traveling one, like all random kind of ones. And this is the nighttime one. Oh, it smells like lavender. I love anything lavender scented, especially in the evening. So how I use this, it's a rollerball, and I just roll it up and down my arms onto my pulse points, and then kind of any other pulse points, like I said, around my neck, backs of my knees, between my elbows, like the inside of your elbow. What's that called? Like your ditch? Is it called a ditch? I don't know, that's what people who have tattoos there say. Anyway, and I have been loving this. It definitely helps me sleep really well at night, and it just has a really like soothing scent. It's really nice to just use these kinds of products sometimes, even if they don't actually have any real effect, even if it's all like psychological. It's just really nice to like treat yourself and roll on a really nice scented oil and burn a really lovely scented candle and like get into your cozy PJs. I'm just one of those people, so I really, really like this, and it definitely works for me. So I would definitely recommend checking this brand out because they have an oil for every occasion, and that's pretty handy. I keep the traveling one in my little makeup bag that I keep in my handbag. That's pretty handy, and I don't know exactly whether that one works, but it's like just a nice thing to have in case you feel like you need it. And lastly, I want to talk about a hair product really, really quickly before I talk about a few clothing items. And I'm not sure if I've mentioned this before, but basically someone asked me in the comments of another video if I could talk about hair care products that I use, and this is pretty much the only thing that I put in my hair other than like shampoo and conditioner, and that's the Percy and Reed Abundantly Bouncy Volumizing Mousse. It comes in a really nice bottle. I think Percy and Reed have absolutely gorgeous packaging. I like their hair oil as well, but I don't use it as much since I got this. And this is really, really good for curly hair, or if you want like volumized hair. I don't blow dry my hair very often. My mum uses this when she blow dries her hair. I just kind of shake the can, spray about a golf ball sized amount into my palm, and then smush it through my hair, through the ends to give them a little bit of like a defined curl, and then also at the roots to give a little bit of volume. It's one of those mousses that just makes your hair really defined and frizz-free, but doesn't make your hair sticky. Because all my memories of mousses and like hair mousse products are of horrible, sticky, goopy like messes that I used to put in my hair when I was like 15 and didn't know what products to use. So I really like this. I think it makes my hair look really, really good. I have really defined curls whenever I use this, and I didn't use it one time recently when I washed my hair, and I definitely noticed the absence of this product. So if you're a curly haired girl like me and you're looking for a really, really good mousse, this is definitely worth the investment. It's absolutely stunning and makes your hair look really good, and it smells quite nice as well. It's like a fresh kind of scent. It smells like mousse though. All hair mousse kind of just has this underlying smell that can only be described as mousse. I don't know if that makes sense. I just want to quickly talk about a few clothing products. The first one being the hoodie that I'm wearing right now, which has watermarks on it. Great, has that been there the whole video? Why didn't you guys tell me? Yes. I bought this little cropped hoodie from H&M, and it's a really nice colour for one thing, but also it has a really cool slogan on it, so I'm gonna like stand up and show you. So it says empowered on it, and I really wanted to get like a girl power kind of slogan hoodie in some way, and I really like the fact that this said empowered. They have a lot of other really nice hoodies in H&M with slogans on them at the moment, and I really love the H&M like basic stuff. The hoodies, I have a couple of other ones that don't have slogans. They're so soft on the inside, like the material on the inside is that kind of like fuzzy stuff, so it feels really good against your skin. They're really warm and cozy as well. I like wearing these just to walk down to the gym because I only live like 10 minutes away. And the hood is fully functional. I don't know what else I'm gonna say. What I really like about this, as well as the slogan though, is the fact that it's a like cut off crop, because I have other hoodies that are cropped but they're hemmed from H&M, and this one's like a rough cut one, and I really like that kind of distressed aesthetic quite a lot, with like ripped jeans and like ripped shirts and rough cut edges on things instead of things being nicely hemmed. I really enjoy this hoodie, and it's so soft. I'm so warm right now. So warm and cozy. Speaking of being warm and cozy, this scarf. So my mum's friend bought me this for Christmas. It's so warm. I think it's just from Primark. Yeah, it's from Primark, and it's just a really thick, chunky, knit kind of scarf, and it's in a really nice neutral colour, and it's quite wide and long, and then it has tassels on either end. It's so warm. It's been absolutely freezing in Exeter since I came back to uni, and this scarf has been my absolute lifesaver. I've been wearing it pretty much every single day, and because it's such a neutral colour and design, it goes with every coat that I own, and it's just really versatile and easy to wear. So, you know, functional fashion is always a winner with me, and I am obsessed with this scarf. I've been wearing it pretty much non-stop. And one final thing that I want to talk about before I close off this video is a movie that I really enjoyed this month, and I bet you guys are going to be able to guess straight away what movie that was. Yes, it was La La Land. I know, I'm such a cliche. It was really fucking good though. It deserves all the hype that it got, in my opinion. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. Slightly problematic in terms of like gender roles and like that kind of thing, Ryan Gosling's characterization, but it was really nice. I really enjoyed it. The story was sweet, it was really funny and insightful, and made a lot of poignant jokes about Hollywood and like the biz and all that shit, and I liked the fact that they didn't give it a Hollywood ending. I really enjoyed it. If you guys haven't seen it, then you should definitely check it out. Plus, it's probably the best movie soundtrack of the year. If it does not win best soundtrack at the Oscars, I will be sorely disappointed, because it's absolutely wonderful. It's so good. I've had City of Stars stuck in my head since I went to see the film pretty much, so it's catchy. I'm warning you. That's everything for this video. If you want to, then please let me know down in the comments what some of your favourite products were for the month of January. I'd love to know. If you want to follow me on Twitter, Tumblr or Instagram, they'll all be linked down in the description, along with all the products that I mentioned and what's on my face right now. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Bye! Oh, and by the way, there is a January book club coming. I promised there would be one. There is one coming. I will not break my promise to you. Yeah.